Dear Diary, the night of the Masquerade Ball in District 11. I'm so nervous getting ready. Singing Joe bought me this beautiful dress. It's skin tight, it's black, it's very elegant. I feel like a movie star in it, except for there's no red carpet and I'm not in any films. I'm getting to do my hair. I have this beautiful mask. I feel like one of those Venetian people that go to the Venice Film Festival. Those Venice mask balls where the masks are so beautiful. I never thought I'd have one. Now I have one. I'm going to District 11. They have this grand Masquerade Ball where everyone's going to be in beautiful dresses and masks. And the champagne and the caviar will be flowing on it long. I don't really like caviar. Jaffa says it's really good for you. Fish eggs, ooh. But I'm going to see if they have any steak, chicken, cheese, fruit. Oh my gosh, I haven't had a piece of fruit. Fruit sounds so good. And water. I think I might have a drink tonight. I'm going to be nervous seeing my brother John. We have to spy on what's going on. That's what Jaffa and Jaimin and Singing Joe said. We have to find out what they're up to, what they're doing. I can't let my brother know it's me. It's going to be hard to resist saying hi to John and my sister. What if I run into Jessica, my friend, or see my boyfriend? So I was just trying on my outfit and doing my hair. Jaffa said we have to wear black shirts, black pants, and then we're going to infiltrate. He's got a way in. They're going to get us over the fence. Jaimin was tinkering with the old man, making us a drone that's going to fly us over the fence and drop us off. We each get our own little drone that will raise us in the air and up over the fence and drop us. We only have so much time because of the robot cops and the cops patrolling the area with the spotlights. We have to be fast, we have to be quick, we have to hide our backpacks and go into the crowd and infiltrate and blend in. I wish I was nervous because I'd be possibly around my boyfriend. I haven't seen him in so long. Anyhow, it's almost 7:30. Fed the cat. I went over to Eric's house next door. I'm here to walk George. The door opened. George barked at me. He was happy. I walked him down the street real quick. There was an old bum just walking aimlessly in the street. He was swinging and screaming and yelling. George barked at him. It was cold out. And the sun's fading every day. It's getting colder and colder out here in New York City. District 42 is full of trash, full of dead birds and rats. There's no collection, no trash collection anymore. No one really works anymore. We just all got papers. Everyone's living in dilapidated buildings. Anyone dies, they move right into the place. They steal all their belongings, take all their food, warm clothes, money. Jewelry's kind of useless now, unless you can use the gold for something. So it's going to be my first time flying in a drone. So I brought George back to Eric's. Eric wasn't looking too good. They did get up. He said, hey. He said, what you up to? I said, what do you mean? It looks like you're up to something. I said, I'm just gonna go out with Jaffa tonight. Go shoot some pool. He's like, okay. How did he know that something's going on? Was he psychic? Did he hear through the walls? Could he hear what we were saying? Anyhow, I'd have to get ready. Airedale's gonna pick us up in the cab. Airedale's already on his way to go get Singing Joe. Singing Joe's just in the park somewhere. And then Airedale would use his cab to go pick up Jaimin and Jaffa, and then he'd come get me. So I put all my belongings, my dress, my mask, my heels, had my makeup on my face already, did my hair. Put some perfume on. It's been a long time since I put perfume on. I even put deodorant on. It's the last time I needed deodorant. No one's around you. Saving deodorant for a day when you're around people. Kind of nervous to be around so many people. So I got my backpack together. I was kind of hungry, so I ate a little bit of canned beans. And I was so excited to go get some food tonight. And then I heard the car beep outside. It was Airedale. Cab was here. We had picked up Singing Joe, Joff, and Jaimin. They were waiting for me. I said goodbye to Muffins, my cat. I left out some fish and some water for her. What if I didn't come back? Who would take care of her? I opened the screen in the back so she could get out if she wanted to. I told her I'd be back for her. And if I'm not, you're on your own. I know you'll survive. So I opened the door and got in the cab. Airedale always tells jokes while we were driving. He always wanted to be a stand-up comedian. He tells the worst jokes. They're so crude. He says, everybody used to be so politically correct and we're offended, but now we can offend everybody because there's no one left to do anything about it. If you're offending anyone, you're laughing because the jokes are so bad. And he drove us. He drove us behind this building and behind this old building that no one uses anymore. It was some kind of supply store. All the supplies were stolen. The painting supplies. Nobody needed paint supplies anymore. No need to paint up a house. Black soot would just turn the white paint into black. So we're at the paint store. And the old man came with the drones and showed Jaimin how to use the drones and the remote controls. Old man Glenn said, you'd have to be back at 12 midnight. I felt like Cinderella. He says that the power on the drones only lasts so long, and that's when the cops check for tracking. We would have to be back at 12 midnight, and then, because he'd have to be in for curfew. It's taking a risk to be out past 10. So we each got our drone and made some little noise. It revved up. Singing Joe looked at me, said, hold on tight to your drone and don't let go. I hope I was strong enough to hold on to the drone. Jaimin, Jaffa, Singing Joe, and I each got our drones. And Glenn, he drove the drones, and we went up in the air. I felt like a spaceman, or like the Jetson cartoons. I was floating in the air. I was leaving the ground. I held on to the drone, and the drones went higher and higher and higher in the air. He kept us in the black soot to hide us from the view of any searchlights, any helicopter searchlights. He flew us up over the building, and finally we're up in the air. My feet were dangling. He looked down below, and the rooftop of the building was underneath me. I saw people walking. I saw the old bum that was singing, drunk. There were some cops, robo-cops policing the street. I was hoping the black, thick cloud and soot would keep me covered, because they'll shoot. I held on tight to the drone, and we flew down the street. We were going slow, but we were flying. And Jaimin was like, I'm a Superman. And I almost was laughing, but it was so scary. Job said, hold on tight, Emily. Hold on tight. Don't look down. He was right, don't look down. There was a bird that just flew by. And the helicopter spotlight started. Intruders. I heard the robo-cop out of the helicopter. The light was searching. Oh no, did they spot us? Was it us? Singing Joe, Jaffa, and Diamond and I were slowly going over to the gate. The gate looked like about a half a mile ahead. Would we make it? The flashlights and the spotlights from the helicopters were searching and searching. Halt, who goes there? Halt, who goes there? And then the old drunk man, I could see him. They started shooting. And the old drunk man went to the RoboCop down there. And it seemed like there was some kind of scuffle. And then there was some people running. I don't know what was going on, but there was some distraction below. So I don't know what those people are doing, but I hope that they distract the helicopter spotlight from off of us. The helicopter finally moved off. We were floating slowly towards the gate. My hands are getting tired. I hope I don't slip. The drones flew us over the gate. I saw the beautiful buildings, the manicured lawns. How do they keep the suit off? What's their secret over here? There was more sunlight in this area than District 4. I saw a big house and lots of cars parked in valet. It seemed like people were going to some event. The drone started lowering by a bush behind a building. And we lowered and we lowered. My hands were getting so tired. I felt that I was gonna slip. I don't know if I could hold on to the drone much longer. We started lowering and lowering and lowering. And my hand was slipping. But the drone was getting closer and closer to the ground. There was soft ground, soft grass. And then my hand slipped, and then I fell. I fell off from my drone, and I was falling. And I fell into the grass, and I hit the ground. And I rolled and I tumbled. And Jaffa and Jaimin and Singing Joe all landed. And Jaimin said, "Are you okay, girl?" And I looked up and I said, "I'm okay." And he said, "Girl, you sure know how to land good." And so we were in District 11 on our way to the Masquerade Ball.